Coming from the City of Angels, from the basement of Studio True, we bring to you the William Vinegar Show. So here he is, William Vinegar.
The William Vinegar Show, episode 17, Friday, September 29th, 2023. Glad to have you back on my show. Hit the like and subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can get that bell rung so you can get the latest episodes of my podcast. You can also follow me at it's the weed. Anyway, you can find me at Instagram at the Mighty Sosa. You can also find episodes of my podcast on Spotify at The William Vinegar Show. And I want to send some shout outs to some of my co-workers at T7 LAX. And a special shout out to some former colleagues at T2. I see you. I hear you. On the back end of this podcast, I'm going to dedicate some time to let you know the answer to your questions. I've been getting a lot of text and phone calls about me coming back, but I'll address that on the back end. Anyway, this episode's I'm going to be talking about OJ Simpson, Cannabis Reform, and much more. And, let me should have mentioned this, but let me talk about Crazy Bone. He's in the hospital with, on a respirator, fighting for his life. I want to send my prayers to his family and hope for a speedy recovery. You in our thoughts and prayers of Crazy Bone. And on that note, on the other side, the quote of the day and why it's important.
All right, the
Be
quote
right
of
back.
the day. I recently posted this on Instagram and Facebook, but I decided to make it the quote of the day. I shouldn't have put it out so early, huh? But anyway, if someone has an issue with you, but telling everyone except you, they don't really have an issue with you. They enjoy the attention they get gossiping about you. Hey, and Tori P just texted me while I'm on my show. But, oh, she's at work actually. The quote of the day: if someone has an issue with you, but telling everyone except you, oh, shout out Tori. How you doing? We got to do a show together. They don't really have an issue with you. They enjoy the attention they get gossiping about you. That's the quote of the day. And it's basically saying that don't use gossip as a bonding tool. And you guys often have heard me say that. And on that note, let's talk about cannabis reform. Be right back. All right, cannabis reform. The Biden administration recently downgraded the downgraded marijuana from Schedule One, where cocaine and um, fentanyl and all them type of drugs are. They brought it down to three, which basically it decriminalizes it. It does that, which means a lot of not a, a lot of workplaces, you know, they might get rid of drug tests altogether, you know, and you know they'll be able to pay their fair share as far as taxes. So it might be a good thing in the short term. in the long run, who knows? Who knows? All right, on the other side of this, we're going to talk about OJ Simpson. We're going to talk a little shit and shade about him. Be right back. All right, talking shit and throwing shade, and we got just sparked the blunt as well. We're going to talk about OJ Simpson, the infamous OJ Simpson. The glove don't fit, you must acquit him. He says that he will not go back to LA because he's fearful that he might be next to the one who actually did it, who actually murdered his wife and her boyfriend at the time, ex-boyfriend or boyfriend at the time. Let me move my ashtray up here to the podcast table. But anyway, he said he doesn't want to be next to the person who did it. You wouldn't be next to the person who did it. All you have to do is look in the mirror, sir. All you have to do is look in the mirror. I've always thought you done it. But I thought you didn't do it by yourself, though. You had help. That's what I believe. I believe you did it and you had help. But you had a good attorney, Johnny Cochran, and he got you off. How the mighty have fallen. How the mighty have fallen. And on the other side of this, I'm going to give a special message to T2LAX. And that'll be the outro. Be right back. All right, I'm back, and let's end this show with the message to T2. In prior episodes, I think from episode 9 to episode 12, I tried to explain the reasoning behind me leaving that work site and going to another one, going to T7. Like I said before, I got, people calling me, people texting me, I need to come back. Whether it was, we miss you, or, in more cases, it's, they just need another body there. They just need another manager there. The way I left there was kind of fucked up. And, I've left jobs before. I've quit them. I've given 2-week notices. I was able to talk to the employees before I left. No animosity. Bygones are bygones. Wasn't allowed to do it this time. And I think that kind of stung me, kind of hurt me. I'm man enough to say that. And that would be one of the reservations of me not coming back there, for that simple fact. That I'll be around a bunch of fake people, certain people. To those who support me and know me and trust me, and I'm not talking about you at T2. I'm not talking about you. But those know when I call fake and snitch, they know who I'm talking about. So I doubt I'll be coming back there. Seriously doubt it. And on that note, that'll end episode 17. Just wanted to let y'all know I'm looking for guests on episode 18. We'll talk about emotional stability versus financial stability. And on that note, with my signature quote, God bless, be true, and stay gold, baby. 1.